All right, we're back at Bolton Valley for their very last day of lift service for the year. So this will be the last stop of the Northeast edition of the iHatePedaling tour. And depending on the lift line, we might actually end up climbing up. So I brought my e-bike because I've been seeing a lot more people bring their e-bikes to bike parks. And there are some bike parks where there's actually additional climbing and trails that you can get to if you do a little extra climbing. So having an e-bike actually makes a lot of sense. Plus, they ride really well at a bike park. So I'm gonna be on my Cannondale Moterra. All right. It's been a rare year at Bolton where it's actually been relatively dry. I mean, completely dry. We had a very droughtful summer. Is that a word? Yet somehow there's still water. Where did all this water come from?
Right? I was thinking that same exact thing. Like, I know it's frosted the last couple of nights, but like, how is water running off the hillside if we're in such an extreme drought?
I know. I was like, cool, it's gonna be nice and dry. All right, so there's a pretty cool wall ride feature off of this trail that I've seen. And this is my first time on this trail, so. This is kind of the new way over to Blue Jump that bypasses Abascucha. Finally finished it this year. It's been like in the works for a while. Okay.
Yeah, that was very weird. I was working really hard. I think that's the thing is
I worked harder on that trail than I do Abascucha.
Yeah, that's the thing. I worked harder on that trail than Abascucha.
Okay, so we're gonna take Blue Jump, and then off of this there's a little, I think it's Sleepy Hollow that you can jump on off of this. I'm willing to bet most people don't know about this.
I'm learning all new sorts of
I didn't think it came out there. I thought it was going to come out way over there.
Me too. So I was like, wait, where am That corner up there was tricky.
Obviously, people don't know about that.
No?
There's like 2 tire tracks on it.
Yeah, ours.
I think I saw that they revived Bottom Out. They did. It's back. This trail has been closed because of the flooding. I don't know when they opened it back up. Oh, it's good. I miss that trail. Okay, so it's actually wetter up here than I expected. I mean, this is on par for what I normally expect for Bolton, but technically Vermont's still in like a pretty severe drought. So I was expecting drought-like conditions at the top of Bolton because water flows down. So I don't know where the water's coming from, but there's a magical source of water up there, and spillway is a legit spillway this year. So cool. Yeah, it's kind of a funky little combination of side quest trails.
Yeah, right? But it was cool. Like, we literally rode a trail that we haven't ridden the top half of in years.
I know. Like, ever since they built Blue Jump, like that trail has been kind of like MIA, and now it's back from the dead. Resuscitated. Anyway, we are going to find some more stuff to get ourselves into some trouble. Woohoo! That turn has lost support. Breaking news, Bolton is wet. Yeah!
I fixed the run-in. Now I have enough momentum to like pop my wheel up over the root and like keep rolling.
Yeah.
I hesitated just a little bit though and almost got stuck.
But I know how to ride a bike, I think. Oh, they've been busy up here. Not the trail, but still goes. Sometimes when they leaf blow the drainages, it looks like it's the trail. Oh, score. old way. Oh, not the old way. Is it the old way? I don't know. Was not the old way. I don't know if that old way exists anymore. It's kind of a bummer. I got excited for a second that I found the way to the old exit.
And then it was like, no.
It was psych.
They've definitely made some touch-ups in there, and I don't
at the top.
And in the middle section there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you have trails that are as rough as this, that's kind of what you need to do.
Yeah, just give it a little support refresh here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the top of it I really like because like it opened up some interesting lines.
And it used to be a little choppy.
Yeah.
And it gave it some like flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, the little bit of work they did to ledges and that made it link up really well.
Yeah, button on blue jump. Whoop. Maximizing my transition right there. So we are going to climb up a little bit and do some of the stuff that's in the VTFR zone, which is a Vermont freeride zone. And yeah, there's a really cool drop called One Butter that takes you into what used to be One Love. Now it's Double Down. Some of the names got reappropriated, so I get confused what's what these days. Either way, it's definitely the coolest drop on the mountain. This drop is not the most straightforward. It's not like super hard or anything, but it's got a little bit of a kink to it, and you jump over the... It's actually, it feels like it's way more straight now. I feel like the landing used to be more over here, but it's like a little bit of a hip. It looks like they've built up the landing quite a bit these days, so it'll be nice and smooth. We've actually decided we're gonna head up to the top and do something we haven't done in even longer, which is coleslaw or outlaw.
Well, you'll do outlaw, I'll take coleslaw. And
that is by far the hardest trail on the mountain. At least was. I haven't done it in a few years, so. Now, which way are we gonna go? Loose gravel or Tick Alley?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't even know if I want Tick Alley.
I have never been up here on an e-bike. This climb is always a bit of a slog just because of how loose this stuff is. If you can clean this without dabbing, it's a good day. Inevitably, you always get tripped up on something and just lose all your momentum. The first trail I ever rode at Bolton was off of here. It was a great introduction to Bolton Valley because the trails are properly steep and old school and hard. They're really hard.
I had a spider and it made a web off my helmet and it was just dangling. Look at my handlebar. Now it's on your bike. Does yours dump you out on Ebba Scooch as well?
I think so. I think they both converge by that point.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I think your trail comes in by the drop.
Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. Either way, let's meet back. Like if we lose each other, meet back on the start of the climb.
Yeah. So, I don't think I've ever recorded a ride off of here. Huck the flat. That's kind of what you should expect from this trail. I haven't seen this trail in so long. Okay.
I forgot how steep it got in there. Like, I was fully, and I was like, honestly, I kind of feel like I'm surfing like I was at Arrowhead.
I haven't rented this in a bit. Definitely lost some dirt. All right, now we're back in the bike park. I'm coming up on traffic, so we go ahead and stop. While I'm here, I'm gonna try to take a peek to see if this is open. Okay, that's still very much closed. Haley's gonna be so confused. Sneaking by an inside. Haley was using her supercross skills and doing some block passing. I wasn't about to go all Hayden Deegan on her. That's a new line, okay. Woo-hoo.
You better pass me quick or I'm chopping him off. But that, like, at first I was like, is he gonna pass me? And then I was like, I'm gonna be silly.
Yeah, because you kind of stole my line.
I know. Did you hear me? I was like, psych!
I was like, she's gonna be so confused.
Well, like, I was like, okay, I know there's no one behind me. So then also when I heard tires, I was like, oh shit, like someone really fast is catching me. And then I only needed to barely glance over my shoulder and I saw it was your green helmet. And I was like, what?
been down. I passed by it. I've never actually been there.
I think you'd like it.
Oh, I know. I keep going. I gotta get down there. It's just such a fall.
It took us 3 years to finally get back down there. Slipped onto my heel down that one.
That's a funny looking GT, Phil.
Yeah, it's one of those Canendeli GTs.
Yeah, the fancy GTs. You ripping Hydra?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Enjoy.
Have fun, man. Good luck, Haley. Whoa. Some of those holes have gotten bigger. Status report.
Almost died like 10 times.
I did too. Did you have to walk?
Yeah, I watched I slid dropping into this last rock section because that.
But you made the first part.
Yes, I rode the first part.
Oh yeah. Still the best trail on a mountain.
Nice.
Still the best trail on a mountain.
Still the best trail on the mountain, hands down. That's a good view too.
It is a good view. I've never stopped here before.
Yeah, me neither.
I always forget about this trail. You know, I haven't done this drop in a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and look at the drop again. I couldn't remember if there's anything funky about this drop. I don't know, I haven't done the rock roll. Is it? Do you want to take a look at it, or do you want? We're gonna do it. I have never done this in the summer. That's actually pretty cool. That's a cool rock roll, or a cool line.
I was trying to get to that side, but I ended up there.
I was kind of hoping we'd get one more lap in.
We got to top is 4:58.
That's all she wrote.
See you in 2026 on bikes.
And just like that, the mountain bike season at Bolton Valley has come to an end. Yeah, it was a really fun time getting to ride Bolton closing weekend. It was a good year for them, and I think the bike park's got a bright future ahead of them. They wrapped up building another blue trail at the end of this year. Unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to open it, so we'll see that next year. I was really looking forward to riding that. It's going to be a blue tech, and I think that's kind of something that they need. They have a lot of black tech, they have a lot of blues. They need kind of that blue technical trail, which they have one, and it's really fun, but they need a little bit more of that. All right, and that's where we're going to end off this video. And as I mentioned, this is going to be the end of the I Hate Pedaling Tour Northeast Edition. It's been a really fun year. If you want to relive the whole experience, I'll leave a link to all the videos in the description below. But yeah, I'm hungry and I'm ready for some food. So I want to give you guys a big thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.